Good morning, everyone. It's Beth here at the Magic Studio, and it is Monday, June 15th. Holy smokes. I can't believe it. I like it's a week before the solstice, and I'm just kind of blown away how fast time is going. And these readings focus on our creativity, our art practice, our how we're staying close to our center, and we're making our art during like global crisis. And I'm here in Canada, and I think everybody that watches this is are just my local people anyway. So we're all in Nova Scotia, and it's we have a stressful government that's trying to bring uranium mining back, and is having like total disregard for our what's left of our environment. And it can get really upsetting and discouraging, and especially when, I just see like local people in town spraying insecticides and stuff like that on their plants. And I just think, my God, the wildlife has so much trouble surviving in a human world. And so these are the things I think about all the time. And yet I still have to also, and a focus on my art, focus on making art. Like, I just can't throw myself into despair and ignore the fact that I make my living creating art. And if nobody creates the art, it's not going to happen without me. So I have to keep going. So these readings are as much for me, to remind me to keep going, to remind me to stay in that Eight of Pentacles kind of mentality, or Seven of Pentacles, like just doing the work. Like, no, the Seven of Pentacles is more like the pause. So the Eight of Pentacles, like doing the work, getting it done, having paintings to share with the world, so that I have income to keep going too. And I think being prosperous as artists is super, super, super important. It's essential. Like, we need to keep ourselves alive and afloat and prospering, um, no matter what. So this is kind of my inspiration for just, I mean, it's why I do readings for myself. And so why not share it with you guys? So that's kind of a little backstory. So let's do reading. Let's see. We have moved into the moon being in Cancer, and it turned we had a new moon last night at 5 to 12 midnight. And then we had, then the moon immediately went void of course until this morning. And a void of course moon isn't a good time to do anything forward moving. So it came into Cancer this morning, and then it started to aspect with planets again, and work its magic again. So really, this morning is the first time that we have to make those new moon intentions. I hope I said new moon. I hope I didn't say full moon, but I might have. But new moon, make those new moon intentions, create our co-create our dreams and goals and desires. Today and tomorrow are really good days to focus on that. And then Wednesday, Venus it opposes Pluto, so that's probably going to be a crunchy day. And then Friday, Chiron goes into Taurus, so that's going to be a whole new experience for us. So there's again, it's like this every week. There's something big going on that makes things feel bumpy and uncomfortable. But then we have these windows of blessings, and so today, Monday, and tomorrow, Tuesday are days of blessings. And so let's look at that to kind of feed us, and let's feed into it with our own magic. So here we go. Here's a reading, just 3 cards to kind of share around. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Finally she shows up. I'm using the Lightseers deck again. I don't know. I'm craving her. Oh, lovely. Okay. We're looking at prosperity and abundance right now, which is a lovely blessing for artists. And so yeah, like I think for artists, it's always top of mind, like selling our work and being able to live and thrive, not just survive, but thrive with our art. And so that's a good seed of magic to plant today and nurture through bumpy times, because as I've said in earlier posts, this is a summer of magic. There's lots of opportunity to align with our desires and our dreams and align with the universe and really like bring, live our values and bring ourself to into alignment with the life we want to live. So there's lots of opportunity this summer around that, and today and tomorrow are big days. So 9 of Pentacles, yay. God, welcome, 9 of Pentacles. So it's just, it's one of those cards. We've had her before, but not for a while. And it's just one of those cards that lets you know that good things are here. Like, this is the life we want to live. This is our joy. This is our radiance. This is our prosperity in a card, and we're living it. We're doing it. We're happy about it. So, whatever your wishes are around that, whatever you imagine is around that kind of life, like spend some time today and tomorrow really bringing that into focus. And I love how in this card, there's the plants are around. Of course, in the 9 of Pentacles, the plants are very prominent. And with Chiron going into Taurus, we are going to focus more on healing with herbs and plants and flower essences and things like that. Because the earth, what the earth provides, is going to come into more display. And I loved, like, Chani Nichols was talking about that this morning in her podcast, and I feel the same. Like, I am a science person. I am a vaccine person. I'm okay with all of that. I see that for a global population of 9 billion people, we need systems to take care of populations. And so I am very in line with that. But on an individual level as well, I'm very close to plant medicine and the plant people and working with the plants for my own healing. So I just think like all of it together makes for healthy people and healthy societies. And so Ace of Pentacles. So this is a gift of prosperity. And so something's coming, but welcome it, magnetize it, bring it in, ask for it, imagine it. Like, there is aces are always a gift of the suit. And so with Pentacles, it's the gift of money, the gift of prosperity, the gift of wealth. Like, open up to a potential client or a potential patron, or as something that I'm trying to learn to be better at is asking for that sale, asking for that opportunity. If it shows up, don't like do your part as well. So, put a price on your work, that kind of thing. So make your work available, and ask for the price you want. Very simple, but with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles showing up, there's a very good chance that you will be rewarded. Yay! And then the Two of Swords showed up at the end. And the Two of Swords, she is about, well, as you can see, she's blind. So she's not sure what choice to make. She is put in a position of making a choice, and it seems like the crows are taunting her and making her feel like she can't decide. And so you may be finding yourself in that position this week, that you do have to make a choice. You do have to sort of go this way or that way, or do this thing or that thing, and it may really be unclear. And so you can flip a coin. I love doing that. I'm a big coin flipper. And then, if you flip the coin, if it's just for you and you flip the coin and you get, heads, and you're like, oh, I really wanted tails, you're disappointed, then to choose tails. Like, so it's, something like that, where you can allow yourself, a way, like drawing a tarot card, like, is this the right thing or is that the right thing? Something like that. So give yourself, when the choice comes up, just bring both options into your heart and just stay there and breathe. And then, feel into it. Feel which one is the better choice, or flip a coin and let the coin tell you which one you want. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful reading. I don't know what that'll be about, but with those kind of a more jaggedy end of the week, there could be, you could have to do something like that. You may feel pressure and not knowing which direction to go, but it's like, that's life. Like, we have to make these decisions and do something. And they're sometimes they end up being the right one, maybe they're the wrong one, who knows? But we always do have to just pick one and try it out. And that's what we all have to do. Okay, so one more card for our from the oh God, I did the herbal astrology deck. It's like, what is that called? I took a course with her years ago, and I really loved her work, and I bought her deck. So, very interesting card that showed up. The card for Chiron, and the see Chiron up there in the sky, and then the glyph for Chiron, and Jupiter, I think that is, and Dandelion, the wounded healer. So there you go. I think this is the sort of the central theme, even though we have two great days of magic coming up. I think Friday, and so Chiron, I think Chiron's in signs for around 7 years or something like that. We're going to feel it. Things are going to change. Our priorities are going to change. And yeah, go listen to Chani's podcast this week, because she does talk about things like food security and food systems, I think. Or maybe Charlie Angus was talking about that. Maybe he was talking about that this morning. Someone was just talking about like community gardens and food security and things like that, with all this global threat happening. And so these are probably some of the things that we're going to be thinking about, as well as, I'm already I started this introduction talking about the earth and talking about the animals and the land. And I think we're going to have a lot deeper conversations around that with Chiron in Taurus, because that is what is going to be the wound around how we're treating the planet is going to be showing up. And I used to, like, here's the thing, like, it's so important to me that I used to think I had to make my art about that. Like, I really was forcing myself to make art about it, but it wasn't coming naturally. It just wasn't. As much as I tried and tried and tried, it wasn't coming naturally. I couldn't align that part. I couldn't reconcile that part of me and the cognitive dissonance around painting something that I didn't really want to paint, but I really, really believed in. It was so hard. And I finally, like, it was just last year that I finally, like, let go of that need to make paintings about what is that so important to me, which is the land and the animals. And oh my gosh, like artists like Deb Kuzak in the Valley, who makes those incredible pots. She does it so well, and I wish I could do that too, but it just doesn't flow out of me. And so I just admitted to myself that I love painting flowers. I love painting cultivated flowers because of their shapes, and I just have to honor that side of myself that loves beauty and loves the beautiful side of humanity, just like the part of me that loves science and loves how science is helping systems, large systems of people. So I am not against people. I am not against a lot of the things that humans have created. And so I honor that in my art, and with my voice and my vote, I honor the systems that are protecting the earth. And so that's how I've managed things recently. But with Chiron in the card showing up, I think we're really all going to be thinking about this a lot. And the dandelion is a perfect symbol, because the dandelion can get through anything, and it is such an incredible healer. And I eat dandelion greens, and I pick them out of the yard and make tea with them. And I've made all kinds of things with dandelion flowers, and they're just, yeah, it's just a beautiful plant. And it really shows resilience and strength and beauty. So I was going to try to make this short, and again, I've made it long again. So sorry, everyone, and good for you, anyone who stayed to the end. Thank you. And don't forget to like or comment or share. And yeah, let me know what you think of these readings. And thank you for those who have commented. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye.